Hello everyone, it's Marcy Regan here, owner and founder of Glow Your True Colours, and I'm delighted to be with Lisa this morning because I just wanted to have a chat with her about her experience of our work together, just to give you an idea about just what's possible, because the kind of work that I do, it's not touchable. I can't exactly say you're going to get this, this, this and this, because it's actually different for everybody, which is why I'm going to doing these video testimonials or interviews for you really to meet these amazing ladies that have already worked with me and in the academy and beyond, and get a sense yourself to see if this is something that you'd like to be experiencing, and then we can explore that. I'd love to explore that with you. So Lisa,
yes,
I'm just going to hand over to you just to introduce yourself, about, talk a little bit about your business, and then just maybe share about what your life was and business like was before you joined the academy.
Okay. I'm Lisa. I'm an author and coach and healer, and I've got 20 years experience in the industry, which means I am really fussy about who I work with. I just wanted to know that I'm really, really fussy. And where I was at was I'd got really sick. That's the reality of where I'd got really sick. I had Lyme disease, and my outer world was very much following that. So there was a lot of stress. There was a lot of issues going on. I knew what I wanted to get done and what needed shifting, but I just couldn't do it on my own. And I desperately needed, I was feeling very desperate, and I desperately needed support. I needed somebody kind, because I needed empathy for where I was at, but I didn't need to stay there. So I needed somebody kind who could kindly kick my butt out of it, because I was, I could easily have got myself into a pickle. So I needed somebody who was never going to let me off the hook, who was going to nag me consistently, like my own voice in my head, but kindly as well. And because I'm very fussy, I needed somebody who was very clear on their intention, because when you get sick like that, you feel you're very sensitive. I needed somebody very, very clear on their intentions as to what they were doing. They needed to be absolutely 100% walking their talk, because otherwise I was actually going to get worse. So it was, and I needed to be ready for working. So I'd taken a while. We'd had several chats, and I'd taken a little while until I was ready to really commit to fixing all my stuff.
And so why did you sign up to the academy, actually? What was your why? What was your one thing that you thought, what was your why? Why did you sign up?
I had done a lot of your other programs, and they had got me ready and prepared. So I knew I was strong enough. I had been wanting to work with you for ages. I was ready. I didn't want to be sick anymore. I knew I could get better. I didn't want to be running around like a headless chicken anymore. And I wanted a group program, because group programs work the best for me when they're clear like that, with that clear kind of intention. So it meant that I knew I was going to be held and supported and have security. I gained a lot of stability because I felt like that. I then gained huge amounts of stability in my life, because I had this very safe place. Very safe, kicking your butt place. And that's what I needed. And because I then felt more and more stable, more and more secure, more and more safe, I got more and more stable and secure and safe. And I'd already done a lot of self-work. I was already at a good place where I was willing to take responsibility for where I was at.
Yeah.
So I'd already accepted that. I'd accepted that. I wasn't angry with myself. I wasn't blaming myself. Happy with that. But I needed to then be taken from there, and I couldn't do that on my own.
Yeah. And so what was it like being in the academy? That, if people are considering the academy or working with me, what was it like? What could you say it was like over?
It's tremendous. It's you have to commit to it. You need to be there. You need to show up. But you will have you'll have constant like clearing of all your stuff. If something comes up, then you'll be looked after, you'll be cared for. You never have to worry about the fact that you're asking for too much. You know, if something comes up, that's a horrible feeling to think, oh God, I'm in a difficult situation and I don't want to ask again because I've already asked. You never feel like that. The group works synchronistically, beautifully together. One would need something and then the next one, and there'd always be a tie-in anyway as to what we were all going through. And but most of all, it's that feeling. It was that feeling of being gradually lifted up out of the silt and the stuff, and feeling secure, stable, loved, protected. It was really, really good. The group means that you have constant help. I love one-to-ones and all the rest of it, but I've spent 20 years working on myself. What I needed was that constant feeling of help. It is like it's always there for you every minute of the day. So it really is so valuable.
And I think for me, it's the sacredness. So I really put a lot of energy into creating a sacred space so you can be as raw. You can come as you are. You can come in your pajamas. You can come crying. You can come laugh. You can come as you are and bring you, the essence, like the real you, to the table. And I think that is there's safety in that, without being judged.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. I did feel very secure, very safe, very protected. And then I got very measurable results. I got huge improvements in my health because, you know, Lyme disease is nasty and quite scary. And my stamina has improved. My you know, ability to walk long distances has improved. My sleep has improved. My clarity, the cognitive stuff has improved. And of course, all of that was needed in order for me to be able to go on with my business. I don't get flares. I might have times when I need to rest, but I don't get flares the way I did. And all of that was getting in the way of where I was at business-wise. And business-wise, everything in business-wise became much more stable, much less peaks and troughs. It was much, much more stable, and that's what I needed, because obviously when you then said to continue working with you, I was like, yes, please, because now I can lift off. I mean, somebody else might come into the program and be much further ahead than I was, but what I needed was to have a really strong foundation to lift off from.
Yes, yeah. And so how is your life now, like today?
Oh, well, yes. I mean, the academy to me feels like a lifetime away, because what I've done in 2 months with you on Live From Your Power is just like astronomical, but I would never have been able to do that without the academy.
Yeah.
That's fascinating. It's like I've gone from because the best way was, beforehand I was at a snail's pace and I was going forwards, but often having to go back because there were things in my way. And then I went on the academy and I was properly truggling along, and now I'm on a rocket.
Oh wow, amazing.
That's how it feels. It's just the easiest way to describe it. It's how it felt.
Fantastic. And it feels like that when I watch you as well. It's just like, wow, like it's like you know, like you were at the end of the rainbow here, and you've literally gone the full rainbow. Yeah, amazing.
And I can see why I had to do that 6 months before I could lift off.
Yeah, you needed that space, and that's true. I think the academy really is more of acknowledging that you really are powerful, and taking out all those things that are really keeping us in the trenches, because we're not meant to be in the trenches anymore. We're out, take you out of the trenches and onto dry land. And running in the meadow. And so, you know, do you feel it was a worthwhile investment, and why?
Oh, 10 times over. Because what can I say to my kids? I'm healthy, I can spend time with them, I can play with them, I can juggle my time. In fact, I'm not juggling because I just needed somebody to help to stop me from juggling. So I'm managing my time much better. So I'm getting time with them. Maybe not loads, but it's good time. 10 times over.
Great. No, congratulations for showing up, because that's the other aspect. Lisa did show up. She was on every call, came into the group saying, you know, didn't deal with it on your own, said, look, I need help here. And straight away, there were people in the group helping you, or I'd say, you know what, the easiest thing for me is, look, let's just hop on a call and let you move through it. And so it was like it was just like we were moving you to the next level, to the next level, to the next level. And there was flow and a momentum, I think.
It was quite magical. Several of us noticed that if we came into the group and said that we had problems, that things started to shift straight away. I'm a big fan of groups.
Yeah, no, definitely, because you're not doing it alone. So listen, Lisa, how could people reach you? Can you just share a little bit about your Mummy Whisperer? Because I love that.
So I'm on Facebook all the time as the Mummy Whisperer, like Dog Whisperer, but for mums. And I've got a website as well, mummywhisperer.com. I do loads, and I've got a Facebook group, so I do lots of Facebook lives, lots of meditations. I'm all about helping mums to enjoy being a mum more. Without parenting techniques, it's about you being happy within yourself. So just working with you was me walking my talk, because I needed support, and I know how amazingly powerful it is to have somebody else, you know, with me. It's important I'm happy.
Absolutely. When the woman in the house is happy, everyone is happy.
Everybody, yes, absolutely, yes.
I'm so delighted, and just big congratulations for you for all you've accomplished. And I know this is really only the beginning. I can see already many amazing things in the forefront for you. So if you out there are considering the Academy or working with me in any shape or form, then the next step really is a breakthrough call, where we can actually look at where you are, where you want to go, and if working with me is the next step. Because as Lisa will vouch, I don't actually believe in selling these programs. This has to be right for you, and I check in with your energetic alignment to see if we're a vibrational match, if any of the programs are a vibrational match, and then from that place, then if it feels good and you are ready to get out of the trenches and step on to dry land and run against the meadow and experience unlimited abundance, which is your divine right, then that's where you have the choice to join this amazing academy. So you can reach me, drop me an email at marcia@gloriatruecolors.com. And that is it. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day.